What's up, everyone? So, I just want to start recording my shit. I think it'd be fucking sick just to start getting the fucking message out that I'm the fucking new GOAT on Wall Street. So, I'll start recording my shit. Even if I look fucking like shit, even if this shit's ass and I don't do anything good and I fucking lose all my trades, I don't really give a fuck. It's for the aura, to be honest, so that's all I really give a fuck about. But right now what I'm looking at is my chart, and I basically trade pretty simply. I trade by using volume profile and just trading off the fucking volume area high, volume area low. Looking for overpriced. Like right now this is super overpriced, but of course it could be a trending day, so it's like, then I'm like, why the fuck I even fucking trade that shit? It might just be overpriced as fuck in my mind, but it's like, it's trending, so it's like, so what? It's like, price can keep trending forever, like, ain't gonna stop for me, so I can't really do shit about it. So if this ends up pushing up and just keeps pushing up, it's like, I'm not gonna try to short this, but if you can come back in this volume area high area, I'll look for a short back into value, back into the mean, back into fair value to point of control. So that's what I'm looking for. So we'll just fucking see what happens here. Am I recording? Yeah, alright. Check to see. Also, boys, highly recommend getting this book. Extremely good. It's really, really genius. I feel like the thing with trading is a lot of people get it twisted that trading is all about, technical analysis, but like, I think it's way more about the mental side of it, and a lot of people have built up mental shit that they just haven't dealt with, and they might not ever deal with. But if you can basically work on that, improve your mental, and you can really like become profitable in trading. Like, I've been trading for probably fucking almost 4 years. This month, around 4 years, next month actually, and I still am not fully profitable. And I think it really comes down to like my mental game and what I think, what I do, and like build up shit, because I feel like I'm a pretty insecure person at times, so I end up making dumb mistakes. I end up doing shit that I don't really want to end up doing, and I just fucking suck. So I'm trying to like really just work on my mind, work on my mental, so I don't have those issues anymore, because like, we'll have fucking insecurities. I think it really like fucks with us, and if we can kind of battle through that, you can really kind of improve yourself. So right now I'm just trying to work on my mental game, work on my life, I guess, and hopefully I follow, because I've seen people on Instagram train for like 7, 8, 9 years and they're still not profitable. And I like ask myself, like, why? Like, we have all the knowledge in the world, why aren't we profitable? And I think it really just comes down to your mentality and what you think about yourself, your belief system, what you hold within yourself. Because I think like you could be the most technical skilled trader in the world, but if you don't have a mentality right, it's like, if you don't believe, you got like, I feel like I've been down on myself like throughout my whole life, and I feel like it really kind of affected me in many ways. So I'm just hoping that like, doing this kind of mental evaluation and studying and trying to learn and trying to heal myself, like I'm able to break that barrier. But I think that's the issue, and like I feel like my belief system is just flawed. So I'm hoping like learning more about myself, doing therapy, reading books on therapy, like it will help me improve my mental, which I know it will. So that's why I'm gonna keep doing it. But yeah, I think like a really big point that a lot of people, another thing, what I've been learning recently is I've been reading this book, and it's all about the creative mechanism. It basically explains how your goal or target must be conceived as it is already in its existence now. Either in actual or potential form, it operates by one, either steering your goal already in existence or discovering something already in existence. So you need to discover something, or you need to steer you to something already in existence. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to steer myself towards success, right? And I know what my goal is, and I know it exists, so I just have to keep doing it, and it works. Like how he explains in the book, is it works by almost having like a negative, what's it called? Like it's like a negative feedback, right? So like a torpedo, it goes to the water, not by positive feedback, not by knowing, oh, it's on target, I'm gonna hit this boat. It goes by negative. Okay, I need to readjust. I need to readjust. I need to readjust, and just like humans do, like we need to readjust to our goals, and I think a lot of people get that flawed. So I think a lot of people forget, like we have instincts, just like birds know where to fly in the winter, just like all these birds know where to migrate, for example. Like they know exactly where the fuck to go. It's insane. It's like one of the most beautiful things in the world, right? And I think like we have it flawed, like we're not capable of that or something, right? That's like, of course we're capable of that. We just don't understand our instincts. We don't understand that we have a creative mechanism that enables us to push through, right? So I think that's the beautiful thing about it. So right here, for example, on my other screen, I just kind of have a bunch of contracts. So right here, for example, in my setup, let me go to it. I have to trade from basically this level to this level. I need a 3R. Are the rejection wicks or tails at the lows? So I guess at the highs, because it kind of reverse for longs. But right here, clear rejection. So what I want to see now is price come into here and show a little more rejection. And if not, if for example I don't get this and it just comes down point of control, what I do is I look for a long at this level, back up to here. Simply a mean reversion almost. Looks like it's probably just going to head straight down. I was thinking about long, but I was like, you need a little patience. So right here is where I look for like a long. And I look for selling at this low, like strong selling, and price not able to push down. So, that is a good amount of selling at those lows right here. So if we can like start breaking above here, yeah. So I'm gonna put my, actually what I'm gonna do, so you guys can kind of see, I'm gonna put my thing right here. It looks like point of control actually moved down. So my stop is probably like 9 points. So I go to my little thing, my cheat sheet. 9 points is 8 contracts at risk. I have it pulled up on my other monitor so I can kind of see. So I probably want to lower it to 7 now, because like, I don't want to risk more than $150 per trade, because I've kind of been struggling with that, with the risk. So that'd be 6. That should be 6 contracts. So right here is like actually kind of a perfect opportunity right now.
Order filled.
Now I'll just put my stop below low, and I'll pull it up on this screen so you guys can see. It's a little bit too much of risk because I actually entered like one too many contracts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close one. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'll close one. Actually, now I'm gonna just keep it on, just because I just gotta accept this risk for what it is. Now I'm supposed to risk 150, but I guess like I can't be exact because it's kind of hard if I constantly moving how many contracts exactly. But I think I need to like focus on like, okay, I should round down, of course, obviously. But the reason I took it is because all the selling and price ended up pushing up pretty high. But it looks like I'm going to get stopped out right here, which is perfectly fine.
Order filled.
It's okay. So I'm going to take 2 trades per, right, 2 trades, I guess. Or I guess 3 trades that are a loss, so that ended up being a loss, which is totally fine. The foot. I'm sick. Wait. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm trading on the wrong fucking account. What the fuck? How the fuck was I able to take that then? Oh, I don't even know that trade. Here, I'll show you guys. So I was actually, cause like, I blown a fuck ton of accounts. I was on this account or some shit. Or which one was it? I think I was on, I don't know what account I was on. But, oh yeah, I think it was this one. I don't know. Yeah, I was on this one. I somehow took a trade on an eligible one, so fuck, I guess it is what it is. So I guess I didn't take a loss. But, I'm such a genius. So as I keep looking for a long here. It's gotta be patient. I think like my biggest thing is like patience. Like I have to be patient with my setup. feel like that's something I lack. So right now we're point of control, so I'm looking for a long. This is a good long if price can keep right. Like I'd say I shouldn't give it a sec. Like if we can break above like literally a point or two higher now. So I could only sell this selling at the lows. So I'm gonna keep looking for selling at these lows. I wanna see if price will end up pushing up. So probably like no more like right
Order
here.
filled.
And I just want to put my stop kind of below this low right here, which is $110 risk, which isn't like terrible risk, but
Order filled.
there we go. So now I'm risking $120, which is perfect. That's exactly how much I like to risk. So if it breaks up and ends up breaking down below,
Order filled.
I got stopped out. That's alright. Just gotta be patient here.
Order filled.
So I re-entered. And my stop is just below this low again. And my target's up at volume area high. And the reason I took this is because all this strong selling down here. The thing with this strategy I do is like it's really fast paced. So it's like you can get really stopped out really quickly. Like I might take 1 or 2 trades that lose, but the first trade might lose, of course, right? But the second, third, fourth trade all fucking win usually. So now the reason I took this because all this strong selling down here and price ended up showing strong selling here. I took it right here. It ended up coming back and stopping me out real quick, which is it happens. But as it pushed up again, I took it again because like okay, buyers are back in the market. I'm gonna look for this long or whatever. And I'll show you this tab right here, just so you guys can see it. That was my stop down there, and my target is coming up pretty soon. I'm gonna close it right there. It never felt. It was like I closed a little early, like 2-3 points early, but this might win. So, of course, I took that loss earlier, which is happens. But then I come back with this win and take this. So I just want to kind of go over like what I saw. Like I saw this fucking big red candle, big losing shit. Took a long here. I was like okay. And remember, I took a long over here. Right, I took a long over here, and I'm losing it. But it was on like the fucking I took a long right over here, right, where my cursor is, and I ended up losing it because I was like, okay. I took it aggressively, which like my strat, that's how it works. Like I want to take it aggressively. So I took it, ended up getting stopped out, which is perfectly okay. Price came down, then it comes back up. I'm like, okay, perfect. Price now back up, point of control is holding it. I'll look for it long. This candle closed above. I just want to make sure. Yep. And then this candle ended up closing down. This is all the 60 range tick. So it's like, it's basically every time price moves up or down. Like you'll count this is all 60. If it like drops below, it'll create a new candle. If it goes above, it'll create another candle. It's 60 up and down ticks, right? So it has to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60, 61. Oh, it opened. 60, 60, 61 opened, right? So that's how it works. And yeah, that's basically what those candles are and why it looks so weird. It's not like a minute or anything. So anyways, I took it short, or I didn't take it short. It went short the candlestick. Lots of selling. Look at all this selling, like 40. Or I guess this is not technically, but there's right here it shows big sell orders, like big, basically sellers outnumber buyers, right? And they actually only outnumbered by 6. It was only 6 more sellers than buyers, but at true sell stands, it's a big volume, just like here, even more. -13, got -11, and then -67 came to the market, and then marks started pumping. I actually ended up taking like around here, so my stop would have gone below. So let's like calculate my RR actually, because I think that's really important. Because I tried to target a 3R, and like that fill was kind of shitty, so I can't really guarantee it was like that crazy of an RR. I think was around there. So it's actually, let me pull up we can just look at this together, boys. I think it was a little less than an RR because I closed a little early. Here it is. So I ended up closing, because I think I was actually no, that was a 3R. Here, I entered here 266 and then entered at 902. Okay, that was a 3R. That's perfect. So yeah, that's exactly what I target. So I try to target a 3R every single time, no matter what. So I think I was risking like $105 to make like about 600. So it's pretty good. So that was a good trade, and yeah, this is like what I struggle with. Like sometimes I over leverage so much I just fuck myself. So I've been really trying to just be patient. And like if I just risk only $150 no matter what, I think I can improve. And I'll show you boys my setup or like my plan, because I think it's really important. So where's it at? So this is my risk management, of course, but I'll look at that. I'll go down the list. So basically how I look for point of control shift. So I look for price to come from point of control up the volume area high. And the reason I take this is because it's called fair value. And basically how the fair value works is price comes into this point of control fair value where the most buyers and sellers transacted. And I look for this, and I look for a reversion out of that. All the institutions, hedge funds, liquidity managers, all of them, they get long here because they're all the buyers and sellers. They're like, oh shit, all the buyers and sellers. So I'm like, okay, this area, they're going to look for longs or sells, right? So I'm like, alright, what's the most, what possibility do I think is going to happen? One, it came actually down into it, so it's like, okay, popped up, came down, so I'd probably look for a long. Not only that, but I look for absorption, which we saw in this candle right here. We saw fucking big sellers, and price pushed up. That's absorption right there. That's class 1 absorption. So, anyways, I look for that, the pop up. And, anyways, I actually have a rule where I'm not allowed to trade after I take a win, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like part of me kind of like gets like cocky almost. And also look at my win-loss ratio. This is fucking goated. I don't even know how this fucking didn't fuck my shit. Maybe because this like kind of evened it out, but this is what I strive for, like 4 to 3. Like this is what I fucking want. Now my win rate's clapped because I fucking over leveraged like a motherfucker, which is like, fuck, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I wish it was higher because it looked fucking better, but that day fucked me. But I have a rule where I'm not allowed to trade after I take a win. So what I'm gonna do, and you guys should all fucking do this shit. If it's against the rules, lock me the fuck out. Fuck making more money. You should just focus on your plan. So basically, how it works is I look for, and see if I take the chart I got fucked. So I look for 3 setups. Price to come into point of control, go up to volume area high, or price to come up into point of control, go into volume area low. I guess that's technically 2 setups. And my other 2 setups is price comes into volume area high. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but around here, price came into volume area high. Or, no, it wasn't. But let's say, for example, price came into here, and I was looking for a short. Price would come back down into here to point of control for a short. Now, I would actually be looking for a short right here, but I already won, so I'm not going to, right? So I'll look for price going volume area high, be overpriced, just like it was. Price was overpriced, as you guys saw. It was like up here and point of control, like right down here or some shit, right? It came back down to point of control, just like I fucking expect. Back to a mean reversion, right? Mean reversion. I look for long. Okay, I got it. The price come back up into here. So, anyways, as we saw that, so look for mean reversion from volume area high to point of control. Then I look for mean reversion from volume area low to point of control. Now I'm not sure if this is totally updated, but right here, this would be a mean reversion trade. Back on point control, and boom. So that's what I look for. And then confirmation. So again, look for absorption. Basically, it's like, okay, absorption, long. There was a somewhat absorption here, but like we didn't really. I mean, this candle, I think I would long off this candle all day long, but it's never going to play out, and that's just how it works. Like, it's not always going to play out your first, even maybe second time, so you gotta like be patient. And here's something like a little cheat sheet. So for a long, selling on the bottom half selling, candles rejecting the downside. This Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. This candle technically rejected the downside. It didn't close yet, but it rejected the downside. And the buyers pushed into selling. This is kind of a mix of that. So buyers pushed into that selling, into the selling, and price went up. So it's like, okay, absorption. My risk is so undervalued. Risk is so fucking undervalued. Risk is so fucking important. What is my minimum RR for a trade? 3R no matter fucking what. This enables you to lose 3 trades and like one more trade in your break even. It's fucking genius, right? And if you take anything below 3R, you shouldn't be fucking taking that trade. I learned this from Lambo Rawl. I think it's super fucking important because if you learn to be able to take a trade simply just that's 3R every single time, you will win. Even if you win like I think it's like 33% of the time. It's probably less than that. I think it's probably 25% of the time, right? Even if you win 25% of the time, right? You'll fucking come out on break even no matter what. If you even win a 50%, if you have a 50% RR or a 50% win rate and you're hitting 3 Rs, you're gonna make so much fucking money, right? So it's fucking incredible. How many trades can I win? Done no matter what. So that's how I lock myself out. Because like I feel like after a win, I always fuck myself. Like I actually fuck myself. I'm tired of getting dick down, so that's why I don't. And then this is a little cheat sheet. So actually we'll go this. So profit 0 to 1,000. I can only risk 150 per trade. Well, let's see. Okay, there we go. So hopefully you guys don't fucking hack my ass. You see that shit? I don't think so. But where is it? Yeah. So right here, I'm at $800 in profit, 860. So what I would do is I'd look for me to get over 1,000. Once I'm 1,000 to 2,000, I can risk 200 per trade. But the second I drop below 1,000, I have to go back to 250 risk. Simple as that. Once I'm above 2,000, I risk 250 max per trade. And I know it might seem like I was like, fuck, one trade can light me up, but think about it. If I win one trade, that's $750. Literally $750. So it's kind of genius. And right now, this is just for the 0 to 1,000. So basically, it calculates $150 per risk. Fuck. I got a new keyboard, so I'm kind of getting so used to where the buttons are hitting them. It sounds retarded, obviously. But basically, stop size for 150 risk. I usually use chat for this because I'm fucking genius. So if the stop size is 2 points, 37 contracts, which is a lot. So 37 times 2, and then and then times 2, so that's $148 of risk, right? For 37, which is fucking a lot. I mean, if you're risking 2 and you 2 points somehow, I don't think I'm at risk. I think I'm risking like 4 or 5. But let's say you risk 2 points, right? Like, oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what is it? How much was it? It's 37. So 2 times 37. So that's how much you're making per point. So you get 10 points. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm insta-funded, right? So it's like, that's how it works, right? So, of course, that never fucking happens. If you're risking 2 points, you should like be targeting like most like 6 points, 8 points, 10 points, or I don't know. It just depends like your shit is. But stops. This is kind of clap. I was kind of making this, but I kind of know where it is. This one's pretty simple. I place my stops below the area absorption. So below this area right here is where I put it because I entered like right here. And then absorption's in this area. Put it right below there. Very, very fucking simple. Opponent control. So this is kind of tricky. So basically, how it works is, obviously you guys saw I target the fucking next volume area high. If I long here, I'm targeting this. If I short here, I'm targeting this. If I short here, I'm targeting opponent control. If I long volume area low, I'm targeting opponent control. Now there is areas where it's like, okay, high volume node. I kind of pay attention to that, but I don't really take my trades based off of that. Try to make sure I don't leak anything. Like, nah, fuck you guys. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna lock the fuck in. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, I just want to say thank you, boys, for watching this video. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this video, but if you guys watch it, I hope you guys learned something. I'm gonna keep uploading this shit because like I think it's really, really fucking useful. And I think like a lot of people can benefit. And I feel like I can benefit from this shit because I can like learn more about myself. Learn more about myself and just who I am, so anyways, yeah, so yeah, I just want to say thank you boys for watching, and girls. You can follow me on Instagram, Kobayashi. That's like my main Instagram, but you guys can follow that if you guys want. You guys can troll my ass, you guys can send me hate mail, feel free to. But yeah, thank you boys. Till next one.